Hey Sebastian, is that one of your hardest fought points?
Well, the last 2 years I was fighting very hard for points, so I actually had a fun race, to be honest. I had lots of overtakes and fights, so it was quite good. Obviously, the VSC sort of stopped the racing side of it because I was getting very close to Esteban and I just needed another corner, but I didn't get it.
So when you look back on the first half of the season, you're looking forward to the break and hoping to be able to take a step on for the second half?
Yeah, I think everybody is, and then I think we will try to have a better Saturday. That's I think our weakness, and Sundays we can be very strong, so there seems to be some homework to do for us.
Hey Kevin, it looked like really hard work on that hard tyre out there in these really cool conditions.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we couldn't really switch it on, so it was good to get off it and do some laps on the medium. But our race was compromised massively by having to pit that early for the black and orange flag, which I question whether it's necessary or not. I don't think it's a little bit too much at this moment. So got to see if we can speak to the FIA and ask if they really think that was necessary.
Is that the second time it's happened to you this year?
Yeah. So it's a bit frustrating.
And did you have contact on the first lap as well?
I had slight contact with one of the McLarens. Just as we got to full power at the exit of turn 1, something happened in front of him, I think, so he stepped on the brake and I hit him, so couldn't avoid him. But it wasn't that bad, so I was surprised to get. I did 2 laps afterwards and the balance was fine. Nothing was flapping. I don't know.
Hey Mick, what was it like out there today?
Yeah, tough. I think tougher than we expected it would be. We hoped that the C2 worked. It didn't. So yeah, I think that maybe in terms of strategy we kind of gambled on the wrong tyre. But yeah, I think we had a good start. That's what we aimed for. Fortunately couldn't make it stick. So yeah, P14 at the end.
So how are you feeling going into the summer break?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a lot to look back at and analyze and try and understand, so that basically for Spa we know how the new package works, what we need in terms of setup, and what we need to be quick. And I expect this package to work pretty well in Spa. And I mean, if it's the case, we'll know then for sure.
Hey Nicky, I know you were potentially expecting a tough afternoon. So what was it like out there?
Yeah, it was much tougher than expected, I guess, firstly from the wind. I mean, the wind picked up massively compared to the previous days, and yeah, it was probably the trickiest the car's felt all year. So yeah, I mean, we have to find a way at some point to address that, and don't really foresee it being too much addressed before the end of the year. But yeah, it made it very, very tricky today. But I think one of the big things is we got some damage from lap 1, unfortunately. The front wing, I think half of my front wing, well, one side of my front wing end plate was kind of missing the whole thing off. So I mean, kind of like I think what Charles had in Silverstone. It's obviously there for a reason. Our car doesn't have that much downforce anyways. The balance is not great, so I think that compromised us. We were having quite a lot more tire deg than we were hoping for. So yeah, not the nicest way to go into the summer break.
I didn't see that on TV. Was that contact with someone?
It was lap 1. Yeah, it was just when everyone was going wide in turn 2, with obviously the front locking, and I was kind of on the inside, and I'm not sure which car just kind of cut back, and I got my wing chopped. So. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, we tried to stick it out and it just was not so great.